What about it? It's the idea of what we would consider day-to-day functionalities on our computers. The stuff we use being transferred to a remote location that is located somewhere else on the internet. We don't have to care where, it's just where everything that we do is now not done on our computers at home, it's done elsewhere on computers somewhere else in the world.
I think cloud computing is the way of the future. It's going to be much more easier in our personal lives and in our businesses with the cloud computing coming our way. For the personal use, I think we can be able to work on the online documents. We can do online data storage. I don't have to buy a DVD player now because I can see films on Netflix.
Cloud computing to me is outsourcing your core services in your network, putting them out for other people to manage the underlying infrastructure, so you don't have to worry about that.
It's my understanding that it's something, an area, whether it's locally within your own system or an external vendor provided over the internet, access where I can use my computer to access applications or data storage areas without it being resident on my specific computer.
I think the core benefits are going to be the timeliness of a product or service, being able to kind of on demand look for a line of business application or something that you immediately need, and having a business be able to quickly adapt their IT to that new service. So I think it's being able to change quickly and rapidly to compete is one of the biggest advantages of cloud computing.
Where you can actually use your applications on the internet rather than having the client on the desktop. That's something that could be useful because, of course, you wouldn't be tied to one computer or have to have multiple of the same purchases for each desktop. But right now, it's whether it'll actually be as usable as the desktop version.
With a business perspective, if I'm on a conference call, I can work on the web documents with my buddy sitting in Vancouver. Yeah, and the best thing about cloud computing is that you don't have to manage anything. The applications don't have to be installed on your computer. You don't have to pay for all those things or support. You just pay your service provider, and it's there for you.
From a personal perspective, I like the idea where I might be able to we do a fair amount of traveling, and I don't like to lug the big laptop with me all over the place, so I usually take a netbook with me. And I like the idea that I could actually use the resources of a data storage area while I'm doing my traveling, so I can dump pictures and various documents and whatnot that I collect when I travel.